Traders, hope you guys had a wonderful trading week. And I hope you guys are preparing yourselves so using this weekend so you can back test, so you can forward test, and so you can most of all prepare yourself for the next trading week. But this is Support Helen King COT, and I'm back again with another video. On today's video, I'll be showing to you guys our weekly trading outlook. We're gonna be looking for possible direction for the coming week. I think from the 24th up until the 29th, just not sure of the date. But before we continue with the video, make sure you like, you subscribe, you share the video, you leave a comment, you turn on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop fire and educational content. If you want to be part of the COT Academy team, guys, we're having a 2-day exclusive in-person mentorship course. You can just comment down below that you're interested, or just hit my number because I'm gonna leave it on the description, or DM us on Instagram. I'm also leave my description, or if you want to email us, I'm also leave my email on the description. Just using every communication platform that we have so you can get quick access to me. But without further ado, guys, let me share to you guys this wonderful gems, and let me make sure that I prepare you guys for a wonderful and great trading week. So structure, first pair will forever be the NAS. So guys, when you can clearly look at the NAS on this previous zone right there, this previous high right there, price printed out this previous high, and then we had this impulsive push to the downside, creating this low, and then price came back again on this very same low, and then at the third time on this very same low, and then we have this push to the upside, creating this all-time high. But this was relatively a choppy price action during this week, right? You can clearly see how price has been moving this week, right? So we had this choppy move, and obviously with this choppy move, there were two takes that we had anticipated, right? That if price will stay above this very same high, then we might be creating new support on our previous resistance. But if price fails to violate this very same high, then I guess price is still having momentum below our resistance, so we can look for the move to the downside. So when we technically look at the chart, you can clearly see that price had this impulsive push to the downside to end the week. And obviously with this impulsive push to the downside, price had a break above our all-time high, creating a new all-time high. But unfortunately, the bulls didn't have much momentum. So what happened? The bears stepped in the charts and they took over. So this is where prices ended the week. So because now our trade idea was simply waiting for confirmation, it's basically to see what is going to happen, right? Based on where price is, are we going to get a continuation to the downside? Are we going to get a continuation to the downside to continue with our sales, or price might move to the upside? And obviously, even though price moves to the upside, there will always be two takes that we'll be looking for if price pushes to the upside. Based on those highs, are we going to get a violation of those highs to create new highs? Are we going to get a violation of those highs to create new highs? Or are we going to ever fail to violate this resistance and look for the move to the downside? But if it happens that price continues pushing to the downside, then relatively what we're looking at on our resistance might be what we're looking for in support. Are we going to have a fail to violate the support based on previous momentum that price has led us into being bullish, right? We had multiple fails to violate our support and price ended up being bullish. But if price violates our support, then I guess we can look for those moves to the downside. But our trade idea is very simple. We're simply waiting for confirmation to see what is going to happen. So what did we do? We hit our second pair, which is gold. So gold, guys, we did share on our midday midweek updates, right, that obviously based on how price action is looking on gold, there's a possibility that we might look for continuations to the upside. But there were two takes that we were simply waiting for. Based on this high that price is printed out, and based on this high, we anticipated that if it happens that gold, we might be looking for continuations. We have to at least violate our highs, right? We have to at least violate our highs, and obviously look for those possible new highs. But if price fails to violate and price trades below our resistance, then I guess we can look for those intraday moves to the downside. because first thing, price has this resistance and price has this support. And obviously, when we have resistance and support, every time price doesn't violate support, we tend to be bullish. Every time price doesn't violate resistance, we tend to be bearish. But if price gives us a violation of support, we be bearish. But if price gives us a violation of resistance, we be bullish. So our trade idea, we're very simple because we're simply waiting for confirmation. We just want to see that based on how price is, are we going to get a violation of our highs to continue bullish, or is price going to fail to violate our highs and trade below our resistance and anticipate those possible moves to the downside? We just don't know. That's why we're simply waiting for confirmation for the coming week. Do you guys get that? And always remember, guys, that you have to trade with the best broker in Africa. If you're not trading with TRAZARARA, I don't understand who you're trading with or what you're trading with, but we're using TRAZARARA, guys. So sign up, open your account, and receive exclusive deals and exclusive mentorship discounts. Only if you sign up in your fund, then I guess I'll most probably give you an exclusive in-person mentorship course. But it's for those who sign up and those who fund. So link is on description. Make sure you hit that link. Make sure you open your account and verify your account and fund 1,000 or more, and let me, the COT Academy CEO, give you an exclusive in-person mentorship course. So our trade idea is very simple. We're waiting for confirmation. Based on this confirmation, we simply want to see, are we going to get a violation of our highs to be bearish, to be bullish, or are we going to have a fail to violate our resistance to be bearish? Do you guys get that? So last but not least, we're having USD CAD. So USD CAD, guys, USD CAD has been in a range for the longest, right? Because this was our first range that we had, this range right there. That price violated to the downside, and obviously violating this range to the downside, we created this new current price range. So when you see this range, price violated to the downside, right? So it was relatively what, a push and an exhaustion, which was a range, and a push. Now we're in an exhaustion, which is a range. So we simply want to see what is going to happen based on how price action is. We had a previous range that price violated, which is this one with this violation, and then we're having our current price range, which price isn't violated. So we're simply waiting to see, because we're waiting for confirmation on this trading week. Are we going to have a violation to the upside to continue to reverse bearish, or are we going to have a violation to the downside to follow our structure, right? Or a violation to the downside to follow our structure, which will be bearish? Because when you look at our previous move, price at this range and correction, price at this push and correction, push, correction. So are we going to have a continuation push to the downside based on how prices has been looking from this previous push? We had this range, and then we had a violation. Now we're having a range. Are we going to have a violation to continue with our range or our trend, or is price going to break above of the possible reversal? We just don't know, but we're simply waiting for confirmation to see what is going to happen. You guys get that? So this will be our weekly trading outlook. This will be what we're willing to put our money to work on for the coming week. Be mindful, guys, that this is not financial advice. This is just updates, and this is just reviews and insights into what we in the COT Academy team have been looking forward to in the next trading week. Without further ado, guys, thanks for choosing COT Academy. Thanks for liking, thanks for sharing, thanks for opening your accounts with TRAZARARA, and most of all, people, thank you guys for choosing COT Academy Institute to assist you and to mentor you and to grow with you and make you one of the greatest traders that can ever be out there. But without further ado, Sober Hallam, COT, and I'm signing out.